Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's happening, all the wonderful drivers out there? You guys are welcome to the channel, the Driverpreneur channel. And yes, this is the Driverpreneur channel. I'm a driver based in Lagos State, Nigeria. I'm a rideshare driver, and on this channel, I share my experience as regards ride sharing in the city of Lagos. And I also give updates relating to things relating to ride sharing, just to share my experience, to give you guys updates, to let you guys know what's up, what's happening in this space. Yeah, so Bolt just recently introduced a more strict measures when it comes to calculating driver score. And I'm not surprised. I actually saw this coming because myself, I've also been on the rider end. I've also experienced using the ride sharing app from the rider standpoint. And I noticed both, especially the drivers cancel a lot. It's either they are trying to persuade you to do offline trips, or they don't want to go to those axes and they'll end up canceling the trip and making passengers stranded and seeking for alternative. This of course is making riders test other app. And right now the market is getting highly competitive. A lot of ride sharing app are springing up left, right, and center. So every ride sharing app is trying to make their riders have experience better service. Yeah, so I saw this post. Somebody sent a screenshot on a WhatsApp group, and I would say in a way I'm not surprised, like I earlier said, but it's just giving riders so much power, and this may eventually come back to bite both, as it will be very difficult for them to control. They were the one that made driver test freedom in terms of seeing where you are going, in terms of seeing destination before you accept trip. But however, this is kind of causing a chaotic situation, because there's so many places in Lagos that drivers don't want to go. However, I think they can control that part of the whole situation by introducing what they've actually tested in the past, which is route compensation. There's some certain parts of town that they know that drivers don't want to go. From the statistics, they must have seen a lot of cancellation from those parts of town. Then they introduce what they call compensation. If you are giving drivers trip going to that part of town, you should probably add a surge to that trip, or just make that trip more interesting or more rewarding for the driver that accept the trip. So what is this their new activity score talking about? It's so much, like they are saying if you cancel, your activity score will drop. If the rider cancels, your activity score will drop. If you go towards the passenger and you cancel, just a little bunch of stuff, so many. But what I'm seeing here is that a lot of drivers will end up getting their account deactivated, because you only have a threshold of, I think, how many percent? Just I think 50% or so. There you start on 100, then after a while, if your activity score keep dropping, you'll be placed on a coaching on one. They'll warn you. After warning you, they'll place you on coaching, and after coaching, they'll give you a long-term suspension. Well, I know they know that the market is playing to their own favor right now, as a lot of drivers are currently driving with their app. I know that for free, that Bolt currently has like the highest number of drivers. Like anywhere you are, you always see drivers on Bolt. Probably they are so confident that even if they block a lot of drivers, it won't affect the supply of drivers on their platform. Well, fair enough. But like I said earlier, they made driver test this. You can see where you want to go, which is very fantastic if you ask me. Like, it's very good for people to know where they are going before they accept the trip. Like for me, maybe after work, I don't want to go to some certain part of town, and then I'm driving with an app. They don't show me the destination. I end up picking up and then go to a part of town I don't want to go to that part, and then I'm tired. Then I'm trying to start driving home tired. So, but I don't know how they're going to manage this thing, and it's crazy, because they even say if riders rate you low, it's going to affect your activity score. A lot of things can make a rider rate you low. The rider may just be having a bad day, or slighting may just piss the person off. Different thing, a whole lot of things. But I know definitely there's supposed to be control. If there's no control, people will abuse the system. So I totally understand why they are putting up the rating system and all. But let's see how it goes. I just hope this. I don't know how drivers going to take this, and that's why you need to be very flexible as a driver. You need to have multiple apps, so when any app is acting up, you can just switch to another app, and stop putting yourself under unnecessary tension. Because I remember when I was driving with the both platform actively, then I will see my activity score dropping so rapidly. It really gives me, make me feel a bit anxious. I really do not like that feeling. So right now that I drive with Uber also have their own problem though. No app is perfect, you know. But let's see how it goes. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but this is the screenshot. This is their list of rules and regulation that they're asking drivers to follow in order to keep driving on their platform. Any slight reason for your activity score to drop below the threshold, you'll be warned. After the warning, they'll put on a coaching session which you must complete. After that, if it continues to drop, you would be blocked for a long time. So be ready to accept trips going to wherever part of town and minimize your cancellation. And also those people asking for offline trip, I really do not subscribe to it right from time. You need to minimize on that. If not, your account will be deactivated. And this is almost December, and December for drivers is like the only reward time, and then in June, July. So guys, what do you think about these new updates as regard boats, tying drivers' hand behind them? Like, this is giving all power to riders and literally giving no power to drivers. You can't tell me I can't cancel. Sometimes people order ride, you call, their number is not reachable, you go to the pickup point, they're not coming up to meet you. So are you telling me that if I cancel in that situation, my activity score will still be deducted? Like, it's just crazy. So let me know what you think in the comment section as regards their new scoring method. This is their new activity score. Let's know in the comment section what you think about it, and what is your preferred app of driving currently. If you do ride sharing, what app do you prefer? For me, presently, I currently drive with Uber most of the time. I also, add InDriver a little bit, so that's it. I don't know how driver is going to take this. It's so crazy, coming at November, very crucial month. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Stay safe.